What's up, guys, and welcome back. So Chernobylite 2 released their new demo, giving us a glimpse of what to expect when it launches into early access on March 6th. And I got to admit, the dialogue, the cinematics are pretty outstanding. Of course, with that said, the big farm launching the game straight into early access, there's still some rough edges that need polishing, but what's here already is looking promising. The game takes place in an exclusion zone, a dangerous irradiated wasteland where a rare crystal known as Chernobylite fuels the economy and, more importantly, holds the key to parallel traversal. So you jump into the shoes of Cole Gray, a planewalker capable of shifting between parallel worlds. Your mission is to harvest Chernobylite to aid your home reality, and that is if you can survive the horrors of the zone. One of the standout features this time around compared to the first release is we now have class selection. Whether you prefer going in guns blazing, using supernatural essence abilities, or relying on stealth and strategy. Building, crafting, and preparation, you can set up a hideout and safe zone where you'll craft weapons, upgrade gear, and prepare for missions. With a deep storytelling and cinematics, this game leans heavily into a more immersive perspective, really pulling the player into the mystery and tension of the exclusion zone. From what I've seen so far, this game builds on everything the first one did right, expanding the world, refining combat, and deepening the dialogue. So if you're into survival horror, rich world building, and diverse combat playstyles, this is definitely one to keep an eye on. But with all that said, let's immerse ourselves into the exclusion zone together.
What is Chernobylite? Highly radioactive crystal, an infinite energy source, an alien parasite, God.
Gotta admit, this looks really good.
Chernobylite gave us free energy, teleportation, human augmentation, but also massive unemployment. We became actors, playing parts assigned by those controlling the green crystals. Even former thugs like me need to fit in to survive.
So, looks like we still gotta fill our daily dues in competition against the green crystal.
But is such a life, Chernobylite life, worth living?
Alright, so we're jumping back into the game perspective.
One message received from Megan Gray. You may view and respond to it at any time on your smart display.
Oi, love. Know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. Hey, best of luck on your first day at work. Dress sharp, make a good impression, and remember, whatever happens, this blasted Chernobylite won't be the end of us. Little princess adores you. I love you too. We'll get through this together. Stay strong.
End of message. Would you like to leave a reply?
Yes, go ahead and leave a message.
Recording started.
All right, so Megan, I'm nearly late. I need to dash. It's kind of rude. Thank you. I love everything is going to be all right. Tell Katie her daddy loves her.
Reply sent. Ending conversation.
All right, so we're currently playing in first-person perspective right now. This is also a third-person game. Change the proper outfit before going to the Chernobyl zone. So it looks like our economy is based off, you know, the green crystal here, Chernobylite. Probably controlled by the higher governed state. So maybe our job is to go and obtain these crystals from particular areas and sell them. This must be Kate's room, so I've got to find my room where I can change my attire to a proper outfit before going to the Chernobyl zone. Diploma of Recognition, Lance Corporal Cole Gray. United Nations peacekeeping missions in Bosnia and Herzegovina, if I pronounce that correctly. Little duffel bag there, some cigarettes, and pictures on the wall. This place does look pretty good, though. Looks like I'm making a pretty good living here. I'm not suffering anyway. All right, here we go. I guess we could just loot all this stuff. Got our hazmat suit and everything. Change inventory and change your clothes. What's going to be the proper attire?
The portal has been calibrated for the trip. Please use it to commence your training in the Kozlov's training center.
All right, so maybe we got to equip these if we're going to the Chernobyl zone here. Get our boots. So this is the training center, eh?
Welcome to NAR's training ground. Identify yourself, recruit.
Cole Gray. Can we skip to the whole thing? I'm in a hurry.
You think you're some kind of hotshot or something? State your age, previous occupation, residency, and marital status.
I'm 38. I'm worked as a security consultant in London. My current residency is in Kiev. I'm married with a child, and look, is this really necessary? Surely you know all that already.
No sweat, Gray. It's just for the red tape. Bureaucrats, right?
Right. What's next in my schedule?
Sergeant Koslov is supervising training on the Central Square. He's going to tell you what's what. I appreciate you putting on the full hazmat suit, but feel free to take off the helmet now. It's safe around here. I'll go find Sergeant Koslov. Good luck.
Probably just keep the helmet on to be, you know. I guess we can. There's going to be different zones maybe where we can take it off and put it on.
They'll hire just about anyone these days.
Hey, at least I took the helmet off, buddy. This guy still has his helmet on. They're probably literally looking at me like a fresh spawn around here. Combat simulation. So this must be like the melee area here. I'm looking for the guns. The big guns. Here we are. Oh, we've got another person right here. Looks like he's doing some firearms simulation. All right, I think... Okay, so looks like we've got a little map here as well. We can go to different areas. But I think our main objective is going to be here. Looks like it's got the little questionnaire exclamation icon on it.
Cole Gray, right? I'm Sergeant Gleb Kozlov. Been waiting for you. Congratulations on your new job. I'm impressed. You were in the top 3 on the list of candidates for the Planewalker program.
I should be at the top of the list. That's what I'm judging by the quality of losers you surrounded yourself with. Just keep part in my missions. We're just going to do all the, like, the crazy ones. Just see the outcome.
Bastard, aren't you, Gray? I don't have a problem with that, as long as you deliver. Kozlov's training center is supposed to prepare you physically and mentally for the role of planewalker before medical procedures turn you into one. But since we still have some time, do you have any questions, Gray? I'm your superior, but as planewalkers, we're all equal here. Feel free to ask.
So I wonder if we're going to get stuff like charisma, where we're going to be able to like buy and trade items, or kind of conjure our way through conversations. No more questions. Let's do this. You said Kozlov's Training Center. Is this place named after you? How does the gig look like from the planewalker's perspective?
Want to know what's the worst that can happen to you? Listen, the missions are simple for the men like you or me. You jump to a parallel universe, make a deal with the locals, or put them in their place. If they don't want to cooperate, that is. Sometimes you'll need to dispose of a few wretched souls corrupted by Chernobylite. That's why combat training is important.
Corrupted by Chernobylite? In what way?
Not entirely clear. Chernobylite influence can sometimes cause people to lose their mind. Quite literally.
NAR recruiters somehow skipped this information during the onboarding.
You know how it is, Gray. Red tape, NDAs, corporate liability. But you don't need to worry about that right now. Moving on. Once you've located a suitable sample of Chernobylite crystal, your FMC will evaluate it. And the harvester does the rest. It has all the Chernobylite mining equipment required to collect the green gold. We load what we can and get the hell out, back to our home dimension.
I know nothing about parallel universes and all that malarkey.
You don't need to. We leave the scientific shit to the brainiacs.
Right.
In a nutshell, the Chernobyl disaster gave birth to an endless number of parallel worlds. Their timelines are different than ours. People there are usually unaware of Chernobylite's power, or they were already killed or corrupted by it. But the reclamation missions provide access to an unlimited source of Chernobylite. Thanks to our job, this world can flourish.
Parallel universes kind of reminds me of the Google Willow chip here. Will my family get paid if something happens to me during a mission? You said call this okay, let's families first, right?
I've been supervising those missions for years. There are risks, but you should be fine as long as you stick to procedures.
That's not what I asked. I need to secure my family's future. I have a daughter.
When you have fulfilled your contract, there'll be more money in your account than you've ever seen in your entire life.
Okay.
If something happens to you, rest assured your family will be taken care of.
And what means is that? Anyways, let's get on with it.
Good. It's time for you to familiarize yourself with different fighting techniques and choose which one suits you best.
Well, can I use them all?
As you were told during the recruitment process, there are a few classes of planewalkers, like Eliminators, strong and skilled at melee combat. Emissaries, agile, fast, and dodgy types, with a good eye and shooter's stable arm. Or scientists, who use their intellect and knowledge. They're trained to use Chernobylite-modified advanced weapons. You are here to train and eventually decide what class you want the genetic modifications to turn you into.
Nothing between any class.
Our trainers are here to show you the ropes. Get back to me when you decide what kind of planewalker you want to be.
We can still choose firearms too as well.
Are you ready for the final stage of becoming a planewalker?
Yes.
Splendid.
Yes, I am.
Our medical unit will take care of your transmutation. Ugly thing, but we all have to get through it. But before that, you need to decide if you feel better as an eliminator, emissary, or a scientist. Or maybe you want something in between? This is important, because the MAD team will make sure that the genetic modification target the skills specific for your preferred class.
Okay.
You said it only happens once, so the decisions will be final.
Usually, no. However, a handful of the planewalkers experience an unusual phenomenon where they were able to connect with their counterparts from another dimension, gaining their skills. The phenomenon remains largely unexplained. We still try to learn what makes them do that. If I were you, I'd make the decision wisely anyway.
So maybe for the start, we have to choose like a decision so we can get to the character attributes and traits, and then we can slowly progress on those other attributes as we further level up or progress through the game here. So we don't want to go in the fight tutorials. We're just going to jump straight to this. So we got Recon, Eliminator. I think the Eliminator is mainly in strength and melee damage here, by the looks of it. Recon, I think, let me see, Emissary. Technician, I think, is going to be between guns and essence, which is similar to the Chernomancer, where we're going to use like magic abilities and supernatural abilities to throw out of our hands. But I think in this case, technician might be for a balanced between emissary and scientist and chromancer. But I think in this case, we're just going to stick to firearms here.
What? What the fuck? Hello?
That's it, Mr. Black. Relax. Breathe. You're back with us.
Oh wait, the place has changed.
As expected.
Black? I think you're mistaking me with someone else.
Everything's... Oh, this is like the first one here, where you get different universes, different outcomes, and you find yourself walking through the story in a way, in different scenarios. I'm guessing we just go through here. Yeah, very familiar with this atmosphere.
You put a team together, you train them up, teach them everything they need to know, already in place, and then you quit.
Become a plane walker.
Excuse me? You quit. When I leave here today, I don't want to see you again. I don't want to even hear your name. My father's technology will progress under my guidance, but you will have absolutely nothing to do with it.
So this is going through the storyline.
More than Pandora. It allows us to step into the realm of human memories and thoughts, into the real world. Ariadna can recreate this echo in a fractal VR simulation. There's nothing outlandish about it.
Look, I get it. I do. It's your life's work. But just think about it. For Ariadna to work, you need a power source that doesn't exist yet. Perhaps one that cannot be found on Earth.
Oh, so this is before Chernobylite became a thing, possibly. So they are unaware about Chernobylite, looks like. So we're kind of using that and kind of falling back in time is what it looks like. Through augmented reality of some sort.
They want to know precisely what to expect. New types of weapons, medicine, a new means of transportation.
All of the above and more. You can tell your precious investors that the millions they're pouring into our project will come back to them as billions.
So this is like the deep state, maybe. They're probably gonna, like, the future govern of Chernobylite too, which is gonna turn into the basis of the economy.
Is Chernobylite?
I am God.
Chernobylite is God, huh? Or it could be just a devil, right? Harvested Chernobylite from hostile worlds. Our main objective.
Chernobylite.
Oh,
I
wow.
almost stopped noticing this strange sensation running through my veins. Almost.
Warning. There's an 85% chance of confrontation with Chernobylite.
Oh, we can move.
Feral humanoids.
There's an 85% of Chernobylite found in humans. We've got a sword. Okay. Oh, we got this little lightsaber here. Now, I think for, like, melee attacks is probably going to be better. For third-person perspective, possibly. But I think we could change that in-game, too, as well. So what we'll do is we'll swap here, and then we'll get to third person with the sword. First person with the gun here. So it looks like we've got some forms of crit damage.
I bet I'd see it glow green if I opened up my veins. A source of unimaginable strength. My burden.
So it's not really a
my
crouch.
salvation.
Yeah, we can't really crouch, but we can slide. Let's kill this guy and we'll kill the other two with the sword here. In the third person perspective, can we loot the bodies?
For 6 months now. It's been surreal.
Alright, let's see if we can swap over. Oh, nice. Okay. Feel like this is going to be an instance of, like, Star Wars here. I don't know, the FOVs... I wish it was a little bit closer. Okay. Now we got aim assist turned off, so we could technically move at any areas where we're not locked onto the NPCs. There's a block. As long as we're facing them. So maybe with melee you do want auto for that instance.
I killed people. At least I think they were people. There was something off about them. Twisted faces. Bared teeth. They didn't feel real.
This looks pretty good though. It's pretty cinematic looking. I'm spotted.
I still don't know what Chernobylite is, how it affects everything, and how it affects me.
It does look pretty good though like this, I gotta admit. Oh, this is like a little village here that's been overran.
Get him! Get him!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Alright, clearly we just gotta use the guns. Maybe we gotta upgrade the melee for that to actually work.
Not knowing is bliss. I can still feel myself. I just have to hold on to that for a little longer.
Oh, this looks pretty crazy. We've got these crystals, Chernobylite, taking over the zone here. What's this over here? Okay, it looks like this way. The little section on the map there, I realized. So these must be the radiated zones on the map. Here we are.
Chernobylite deposits are suitable for extraction. Sending the data to Harvester.
Ray, I need to hear your report. I've reviewed the scan, Gray. Solid data, but I'd like to know your own assessment.
My own assessment. So requires a minimum of 13 survivability. Requires. So either way, we don't really. To be fair, I was mostly focused on fending off those crazy tossers. If those are the hard ones, they occur quite often lately, which I don't think they were really that hard. So we're just gonna.
For fuck's sake, Cole, you're slipping. You need to be more
Whoops! I must have picked the wrong one.
Nuke this place for all I care. It's dangerous. What else you want me to tell you?
Interesting idea, but Harvester has no offensive capabilities. It's a mining vessel. Anyway, your work here is done. Get your ass back to the Harvester. I've got some more things I'd like to discuss with you.
Either way, we got the job done, though, right? I like the first-person view of this, though. I think they're going to be able to get some more guns, too, as well.
The answers to all the burning questions were at my fingertips, whether I wanted to know or not.
I just feel like an absolute Jedi with this thing. All right, let's get in. Another one of these. Looks like we got to go backwards now.
You lost your job and our home all because of some cussed green crystal. Just a bloody battery!
Oh, this is Megan. This is maybe future tense.
And now you've gone and turned to do it yourself? Giving up your humanity? Is this what you call protecting us?
I call it power. No, I'm just kidding. Probably should let the crystal overtake my body,
You're
right?
confused, my boy. Disturbed. The Chernobylite is messing with your head. But I can help you.
So, in humanity form, the crystal is probably considered like a form of supernatural demonic powers in a way.
Just let me go. I've suffered long enough.
Mining vessel world unknown. Okay, looks like we're back in...
Welcome on board the Harvester, Planewalker Cole Gray. Take your time to settle in.
Okay.
Once you're ready, Sergeant Kozlov would like a word.
Okay, talk with Kozlov. So we're in a completely different facility here. This must be like some kind of laboratories. Maybe where they process the crystals? The Chernobylite, I take it? Here we are. This might be the guy. Who am I looking for? Kozlov. This is definitely not the guy here. We're not going to be here to talk to strangers. We're just going to kind of jump to the point. But I'm sure there's so many different prologues and dialogues you can go through. Owen Brown. I'm not sure what his case is.
Owen. Cole! Long time no see, mate. How are Megan and Katie?
Oh, he's a longtime friend, apparently. Oh, you mean the old ball and Shane. Never better. Wouldn't you like to know? Hidden, they're good. All good, thanks.
Still can't figure out what your missus sees in you muppet.
Makes two of us.
By the way, the old man wants a word. Luckily for you, the elevator should be working now, so use it instead of the stairs.
Nah, appreciate it.
He looks like the voice of, what's his name?
You having a laugh? You're a plane walker now, mate. Way stronger and quicker than the average bloke.
How you've been. What does Kozlov want with me? Let's find that out.
The next mission, no doubt. Supposed to be something special, but no idea what. I'm still waiting for my own briefing. You better check with this old goat as soon as possible. He's in a cranky mood today.
Right. Take care, Owen. You'll see the other side. He's always in a cranky mood. Kozlov is...
He's still the boss. Don't overstep it, mate. You don't want to lose this job.
That's his name. David Ayer. The beekeeper. He's got the voice. Oh, we've got a flashlight here. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. I'm going to have that stuck in my head. The beekeeper.
How many
all the way through
missions have you completed so far?
Are you keeping score?
Just curious. I'm getting slightly bored, to be honest.
Are you for real?
Where's Kozlov at, though? Let's find out. Down here.
You think they have stamps in every dimension?
How the hell should I know?
This has got like a Star Citizen feel to these little corridors as you travel the facility here. Elevators.
Attention. A special address from the NAR Director, Professor Semenov, will begin shortly.
Looks like it's procedural.
We will soon begin a reclamation of a brand new Chernobylite world. Get ready for another...
Oh my...
What's going on? That's impossible. This shouldn't have happened. Perhaps we can still salvage the situation.
All crew of the Harvester proceed immediately to evacuation pods. This is not a drill.
Oh boy, what's going on now? I gotta admit, the dialogue is really good. Oh boy, it looks like the elevator's down. Ooh. We're on fire. There's gotta be a way out of here. Can we fit through here somehow? Get to the escape pod and evacuate. Okay. Or strength. We don't have strength, though, so we can't break through the doors. What do we do? Taking out a weapon is not allowed on the ship. Well, if we don't have strength... Is this the end of us? Like, this can't be... Alright, we can't blast our way through the door here. Oh, here we go. Climb cunning. Okay. So that's what cunning does. I knew that had something to do with that, where we can fit through doorways. If we can't break doors open, there's got to be other ways you can access through them. I don't know. That was a little tiny spot to jump over. I don't think that's going to really do anything to us. But it's just getting us familiar with the mechanics. Healing serum. Let's loot that up. We've got a survivor here. It looks like one of the scientists from the beginning. She seems to be... I don't know if that's dead or alive.
Over here, Gray. Quickly.
Oh, here he is.
What the hell is going on? Are we under attack?
Thank God you're here, Cole. My escape pod. I need to...
Calm down, Kozlov. Breathe in and breathe out. Again. Good. Feeling better?
I got hit with some shrapnel. Do you have any healing serum on you?
I just picked some up. I need it for myself. Let's give it to him.
Thank you, Gray. See you on the ground. Don't get yourself killed. And find the others. Find Semenov. He'll know what to do. Go! What are you waiting for?
You know, I should have really gave him some constructive criticism since he kind of handed it to me on the last end of the mission there.
Was it all for nothing? Have I sold my body and soul only to die on some distant plane?
I guess we did, right? We are already seeing our future tense version.
One thing I know. I see my family again. Even if I have to rise from the dead.
Technically, in parallel universes, though, everything is subject to change, right? That's what we seen earlier. Looks like some kind of UFO of some sort. Now, I remember the first one had similar atmosphere where you start off on the train and you get off.
Vitals critical, inducing hypersleep to maintain essential life functions.
So are we back in our human form here? Oh. Maybe I'm running out of oxygen.
Hypersleep cycle completed.
Planewalker's waking up. Get your freaking tools, Luca. We're going to get them out.
This doesn't look good. We're out of time.
Igor said the cloaking should last at least half an hour. We're good.
Okay, this power hammer is top of the line. It will do the job.
They might be some form of mercenary.
We've got to run.
Chernobylite is taking over. All right, a little hesitant, but we're in. What's that? Oh no! Don't tell me we gotta fight that thing. What is that? All right, how do we get out of here? Find your way through the crystal maze.
Emergency life support system off. Vitals are holding steady. The surrounding environment is not
Oh, my
safe.
sword's not lit up anymore.
Vacate it immediately and seek shelter.
Maybe we can scan? Wonder if we could, like, power this thing up somehow. Oh, we've got a heavy attack with it, too. Nice. Definitely have to learn some of the controls behind this. Search chest. Got some money. Oh! My... Okay, so we can loot some bodies up. Q to quick select. What's this here? Pick up canister of fuel. Dude, he's got a hole in his helmet now. Oh, we've got a chest armor now. Let's go ahead and see if we can equip that. Nice. We don't really have a helmet though for some reason. Can we equip that to here? So it looks like we've got to find a helmet here. An armored helmet, if that. Oh, that heavy attack did it. Let's give him a gip. A hat. Let's see. Equip item. You don't need the attribute required to use this item. Its functionality will be limited. Are you sure? Yes. Not sure what that's going to actually do. If it's going to reduce my other abilities. But either way it is, we got a helmet, right? Even though we don't get to use the full functionality of it, it's limited.
I've been wondering if that quirky duo could get you out of your coffin. Apparently, you managed on your own. Good for you. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, Planewalker. Perhaps I can answer at least some of them, sending you the coordinates to my lab. I suggest you pick up the pace.
A radiated container.
Dangerously unforgiving.
Stranger in the woods. Find your way through the zone and get to the stranger's hideout. So I know we do get to upgrade our own hideout at some point, which is very nice. So he's going to be on the map somewhere. Let's check him out. Looks like it's telling me to just follow this path. Locked doors. It's radiated. Yeah, so I've got to stay out of the radiated zones. Mushrooms. Block. I don't have no stamina. Okay, so you got to save your stamina here. Come on, buddy. No, screw this. Got some money at least. Let's keep venturing here. It looks like there's a lot of them to the left there. Scan parts of the broken... Okay, I knew this was going to be a scan station here. A tire.
This piece of junk is slowing you down. Leave it.
No, it cost me 2 bottles of a very good moonshine. Oh, God damn you and your escapades, Sonya. What about your deal with the old man?
We tried. The rest is up to him. Now run before the Chernobylite fallout catches up with us.
Pick up the Lucas sword. Do I actually have that equipped? Planewalker sword. Crystal axe. Okay, I've got one of their axes. Let's equip the sword here. Lucas sword. So different type of melee weapon. Curious on how to get these things to light up. Maybe you have to unlock their full abilities. So you've got these landmarks. These guys are around. It's not too big of a deal, but I'm curious on what this is going to open up to be once you start finding yourself into the game. So little POIs around the map, little places you can loot up, kill some NPCs. I'm definitely liking the environment, though. It's going to be releasing on May 6th. I really hope they flesh out some of the FPS drops in specific areas. I think it's just loading in issues. Loading in assets. But yeah, I think this is probably the hideout, right? Yeah, we've got a little icon up here. Let's go check it out. It's been compromised. What do you know? He's got 2 swords, but he doesn't look different from the rest of them. Oh boy, he's coming for me. He's got blocking capabilities. Hit him with a heavy. Oof. Not even halfway. Ooh. Oh, we can loot something in there. Loot chain, okay. Whoops. Don't need to reload. Now, sometimes they can stun you too. Kind of freeze you in your area, and then once they hit you again, it unlocks you, but you do get a large amount of damage taken from your character. Alright, maybe we could do a heavy attack. Let's try to see the damage. Good amount of damage. Ooh, gotta watch out for that one. Save your stamina, boys. Gotta get out of here. Stay in this little area so we don't get clipped on anything. Where'd he go? I was gonna say, did he cloak? Son, you might as well get back in your little hideout for now. He got me there. Halfway. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's finish him up. Let's sweep up the sector. Dude, that was a good one. What's over here? Let's get these. Get back into the combat zone. But we're not clipping on any objects. Heavy. Another one. One more. Maybe a little light attack. Oh, he's about done. Too slow. Probably need some better glasses so you can see, huh? Ooh, he got me. Let's go for another heavy. Nice. It's not too bad. I feel like the melee weapon does a lot better, though, this game. Planewalker jacket. We don't want none of that garbage. I thought we were going to get a better gun. Just time to go into our hideout and see what we can do now. E to use flashlight for better visibility. Oh, there he is. Looks like he's got some Chernobyl effect on his arms. He might have some humanoid churny aspect to his body.
Is anyone there? Show yourself. I promise not to faint.
I'm a bad guy. Just shoot me on sight. I'm a bad guy in the making. I'm here to take on the deep state of Chernobylite. Just kidding.
Good evening, stranger. The fact that you haven't attacked me on sight is a promising start to this conversation.
This guy is radiated to the max. Why would I attack you? There's no need for panic.
The flight or fight response in my brain has already been triggered by a cocktail of cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline.
By what cocktail?
Stress hormones. I wish I could do something, but I'm currently too shaken to fight my own sympathetic system. But don't mind that. Panic attacks usually don't kill people.
Yep.
About 99% of the time.
He's gonna be a monster.
And who are you, stranger?
I'm Cole Gray. What are you doing here exactly?
I was on my way to see someone and got attacked by some brutes. Took refuge in this old warehouse. The barricade behind me should sustain at least 500 kilograms of pressure. It's safe for now.
Your skin color resembles Chernobylite. Brutes? Let's pick this one.
A universal side effect of mixing human DNA with Chernobylite. It's fascinating how the biopigments are absorbing Chernobylite in bodies of the mutants.
Why would you do that to yourself? Alright, so what now?
I'm on an important mission. I'm trying to recover a blueprint that will allow me to create a cure for Chernobylite poisoning.
Chernobylite poisoning, you say?
Yes. A disease which culminates in the Chernobylite taking control and transforming the body. Every mutant suffers from it. Standard medications for this condition only slow down its progression. I would prefer to keep control over my mind.
I like to chat, but I'm looking for a man. He invited me. Perhaps you know him.
Affirmative. There's a 99.9% probability that we both want to meet the same person. The medical blueprint I need is hidden somewhere in Igor's base. Since you're headed that way, can you get the blueprint and bring it to me?
I'm not doing your dirty work. Forget it. Consider it if you make it worth my time.
Your emotional outburst stems from a highly impractical assumption about morality. On a more practical note, you need my help to get past the blockade.
Right. So, what's the plan?
I stashed some means for personal defense in one of the crates behind you.
Good to know.
I won't be needing them after all, but they'll increase your chances of survival. Here's the key. Retrieve them and come back to me.
Okay, so he gave me the key. There's got to be a stash behind me. Oh, this one here. But we don't have any access to it, though. Scan it. Here we go. Use rusty key. Shotgun. Plus a rifle. Oh, it's a pipe. Okay, so we got a shotgun. Maybe that'll do a little bit more damage. Oh, he opened up the door here.
I hope the content of that crate will help to turn the tide of any future battles in your favor.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. Am I seeing things, or did you just remove the barricade with your bare hands?
Oh, yes. Mutants have certain powers, and mine just happens to be strong arms, hands, and back. Do you have any more questions before springing into action? When you get to the outpost, try to find a moment to sneak to Igor's lab. Reason dictates that the formula would be there. Oh, and watch out for the brutes outside. They may be mad, but what they lack in brains, they make up for in brute strength.
I see. Wish me luck, then.
Wishing someone luck won't necessarily increase their odds of success, but then again, it might lift their spirits. So, good luck, Cole.
All right. Thanks for the shotgun. All right, so we've got an indicator on the compass. We turned all this stuff on. One shot, one kill, baby. Let's go. I like it.
Come on, bitch!
That's what you get. We've got some more healing serum. Got a ton of loot here, though. Not sure. I'm kind of curious what we're going to do with it when we get to our bases here. Now, this is only a demo, so I don't think it's going to let us get that far. Maybe it will. Boy, this looks very familiar from somewhere.
Come inside, Planewalker. Make yourself at home. I'm sure you've got many questions, Planewalker, but they need to wait.
You must be the mysterious Eagle. I'm Cole. Cole Gray.
Pleasantries can wait as well.
The beekeeper.
We only have a couple of minutes before it catches up with you.
What catches up with me?
On Lenin's beard. Maybe you're not as sharp as I hoped you'd be.
You brought me here, so cut the crap.
Fine. I will allow some questions, but make them brief.
I noticed something strange in the sky, a green sphere-like matrix.
We call it the Dome. It suddenly appeared 9 months ago.
Have you figured out what it is?
Some kind of very advanced high-energy containment. Won't let anything in or out of the zone.
Where did the barrier come from?
I don't know where, but I do know when. At the exact moment your fancy ship malfunctioned. Coincidence? I want to offer you shelter and some guidance. Help you find other planewalkers if they're still alive. And get you back to your world. It won't happen until we figure out how to bring down the dome that turned the zone into one big prison. And you will help me with that. But we've wasted enough time. We need to make sure that this place is secure.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good. Enemy at the gate?
It's another boss fight.
Quickly. There are some old turrets outside. Make yourself useful and see if they can be restarted. Take those batteries. Once you're done with the turrets, activate the Chernobylite disruptor.
Restore power to turrets. Run the disruptor. Got it. Anything else?
You have to keep the entities at bay while I maintain the electrical grid. If the lights go out, we're done for. You'll be on your own, but you can do it. Go, now.
Got it. Normal speed, normal damage, slow speed, normal damage, ignoring shield. Slow speed, high damage. Maybe we should have kept this one for high damage, but maybe both of them will work. Oh, so we can change them. Slow speed, high damage. Okay, maybe we gotta configure these differently. Oh, this is it here. All right, so the turrets are working. Let's see what the turrets do first. Might be a little too slow. I got 64 rounds. Well, that wasn't really that complicated. Which we got the NPCs currently on easy, like the survival easy. Everything's on easy mode right now. So there is a hard mode, but... Creation of this video, we decided just to do everything on easy here. So there's no issues to showcase it. Oh, wait a minute, what are we... We could fast travel. So we're currently a stranger in the woods. Broken truck. Rescue capsule. Okay, so that's our fast travel location. Maybe this is our hideout here now. It's a little laggy.
This warehouse, it belonged to someone who played an important role in my life. It's yours now.
That's mighty generous of you. But what am I supposed to do with our old warehouse?
You need a place to stay and plan your next course of action. Turn it into your safe house. You're smart and handy enough.
You won't mind me taking up your space?
I've got more than one outpost. Besides, I'll stick around to keep an eye on things. Welcome to your new home, Planewalker. I suppose we've got some time on our hands. Ask questions, if you have them.
Now, what if Igor is the protagonist of everything going on here? What am I supposed to do here exactly when I woke up to the escape pod? Tell me about yourself.
My life's ancient history from your perspective. I won't be getting into it now. Maybe some other time. What you need to know is that we're similar in some respect.
Okay.
Years ago, I underwent a CRISPR treatment.
What treatment?
Precise changes to my DNA. Genome editing. In any case, it was a while ago, and I expect that NAR in your world has perfected this technology. Still, the same principle applies. Target the exact genes you want, and then modify them with Chernobylite. I used to be a great proponent of this technology and the creation of Chernobylite humans that would be equal to gods. Not anymore.
And what changed?
I lost someone very dear to me, and it opened my eyes. We're no gods, my Planewalker friend. Only freaks of nature.
So we're under some kind of like mutation of some sort. When I woke up in the escape pod, I saw something.
Well, spit it out then.
It was some kind of a mist. But I also noticed some weird shapes.
You're talking about the Chernobylite fallout. I still don't know much about it, but I do know this. Stay the fuck away from this mist if you value your life.
How do you plan on destroying the dome?
It's going to be a very complicated process, and we can't do it alone. We'll need help from certain people. Some of them tolerate me, some of them hate me. It might be hard to secure their backing either way.
Maybe they'll like me better than you. I was told people respond well to my sunny disposition.
You'll get your chance to shine, all right. There'll be problems to solve, monsters to slay, and people to win.
What's that walking in the background?
Start by taking a look around. This base is old. You'll need to consider upgrading it. There's space for extra rooms, if you're down for some demolition work.
Extra rooms? What for?
Anything that'll make your life here easier. For example, you'll need to build a healing device at some stage. But for now, let me walk you through the base expansion process.
Base expansion, the on-screen expansion base, add new rooms. Every room will cost energy to build small base quartermaster room to expand your base. So maybe this is a quartermaster. Let's try that. All right, so we got a new room added. Let's go ahead and put a... small quartermaster. Do we gotta put another one there? Can we select one of these? So we've got a bigger spot over here. Maybe we could connect this to maybe over here. Try that out. Not sure exactly what I just did. But are these the small rooms? These got to be the small rooms here, and then we fill them with stuff. So they each have building functions you can do within each mode, it looks like. Another one that opens up to the bigger room here. Oh, that's pretty cool. We could actually change these around too as well. I like that. So I think we want to get to the big scale rooms of everything, save all of our stuff. B to the open building menu, medical labs table. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we gotta... Let's just place this here for now until we become more familiar with it. B, what else we got? We got all this stuff here. Gunsmith. Components, okay. Medical table, so we can craft medical items. So that's what these materials are used for, so we can craft different things. During the game, you'll gain the ability to add more rooms and furniture to the base, close to the building menu, and go back to Igor to finish the day.
And are you satisfied with the base layout so far?
Well, it's not that bad. Just needs a little shaping.
While you were playing Bob the Builder, I sent word about your arrival to certain key people. I'm yet to hear from them and figure out our next steps. For now, you can relax, manage the base further, or go to sleep. Or if you learn something today, you can turn your experience into some useful skills.
Useful skills? How do we do that? Strength. Maybe strength's going to be one here. Survivability, cunning. Maybe strength's going to be to some degree. But I also want to do perception too, and I think this has something related to, yeah, damage, critical damage chance, shield. So let's do that. That needs an upgrade for sure. Apply. Okay, I guess we could talk to him again.
What do you need from me, Planewalker?
I want to upgrade my base. It's been a long day. Just let me rest. Let me manage the base.
This
Here it
is
is, guys.
something you have to understand. This thing, it has many faces. Like iridescent crystal. It changes constantly.
So, it can be different things to different people.
It's more than that. It reflects back to us our dreams, hopes, nightmares, but magnifies it 1,000-fold. It's almost distorted like in a warped mirror. It could be a miraculous cure, or a radioactive poison. For some, it's a source of continuous energy. For others, it's a catalyst for human decline. A tool of enlightenment for the wise, or a vessel of madness for fools. It's a wish granter on a good day, and a deadly trap on all the other days. It could be calling you like a lost love, or tempting you like an evil spirit. It could deliver you a multiverse, or condemn us to a dimensional collapse. Will it be our singularity? Or an end to everything?
Nice, the dialogue is really good. Very cinematic.
What did you see when you looked at it?
It doesn't matter. Soon you will face it yourself, Planewalker. And there will be no going back.
I have no choice.
Neither do I, my friend.
His mortgage is due.
I hope you can forgive me.
He's got to pay for his mortgage payment for that big house he's got. Nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, guys. It's gonna come out this month on the 6th. And yeah, Chernobylite 2. Now the first one was pretty decent. I think I've got like 8 point something hours played in there. Almost 9 hours or something. Haven't really got too far in the game. I did get through the first couple missions, got my base upgraded, started doing some questing. And then some other stuff came out, so I had to jump off that for now and didn't really get time to jump back into to get to the full story. But Chernobylite 2 is definitely different. But anyways, peace out, everybody. Again, let me know what you think. And don't forget to get out there and touch some grass.